So the building here is the Homewood clubhouse. The clubhouse was actually moved in the early 60s from the area around Mary Greeley. They received the clubhouse for free. Ames Park and Rec approached us probably well over a year ago to see if we would have any interest in doing training and potentially burning in it to assist in some financial areas to reduce some demo costs so they could put more allotment of money toward the new structure that will be built here on this site. So in part it's really a two-sided thing, that we get a great training opportunity but also help our Parks and Rec department out with the financial aspect.
Drills like this are important just because we don't get a lot of fires in today's era. It's just not what we do here in Ames, really. We're more medical. So when we do have them, we want to be prepared. We want to at least have some idea of what it's going to be like. So this is just a simulation of the real thing, as close as we can get. And it'll give you confidence in what you're doing on the fire scene, where you need to be, and put your fire out, most important.
And the last live fire structure very similar to this occurred about 9 years ago. But this training allows individuals that are newer on the department to gain a very critical skill that's not very commonly trained on, just because of a lot of rules and regulations and even opportunities with buildings. So today is a very unique opportunity, but a grateful opportunity that we have.
The ability for us to train on stuff like this, where we can actually take the time to watch the incipient stage of a fire grow into a full fire. You have fire roll over your head. We're just watching the different stages of fire, and having a training like this allows us to see fire grow throughout a building, which is going to help us on a real scene, where we're just going into an emergency situation where we're trying to get to the seat of the fire as fast as we can. Well, you're going at about 100 miles an hour. So if you have training like this behind you, then you can kind of see what's going on. You can read that smoke, see where that smoke is banked down, and that just helps. So training like this allows us to slow down, allows us to be able to read the fire, read the smoke a little bit better, and understanding fire growth and what's going on throughout the building.
They're going to be prepared, they're going to understand and feel the heat, they're going to see smoke, they're going to work on different communication skills. So today's in a very controlled environment, a little bit of a slower pace, so they can take what they learned today, and if they get an emergency here in the future, they can really apply that and understand what that fire is doing to promote themselves to be safe, as well as the safety of their crew.
Your adrenaline gets going. That's the first thing you notice. Your heart starts pumping, and then it gets really hot really fast, and your fight or flight kicks in, and you start to think, all right, I need to get out of here, but it's a controlled environment.
This stuff like this, these live fire trainings, help us keep our skills and abilities sharp, so that when we are called upon to respond to an actual fire, we've got the training behind us to help us.